There were these two boys that were playing on some ice. And while the boys were playing on the ice, in one of the areas, one of the boys was standing, and all of a sudden, the ice broke. And the young boy went through the ice, and he went under the ice eventually. And his friend, he was just panicking and not knowing what to do because his friend was drowning. And so this kid just didn't know what to do, and he just grabbed a branch from a tree and he started hitting the ice. And he could see the little boy under the ice, and he was hitting the ice, and all of a sudden he started doing these movements that he was just twisting the stick and hitting it until finally it just broke through, and the little young boy was able to be taken out. And some people were watching this as this was happening, and they were running towards them. They called the paramedics, they called an ambulance, and when the paramedics got there, when the ambulance got there, they were surprised that this boy actually made it, that he survived. And as they were standing there, the biggest surprise for them was, how did this little boy with just a small stick just break through the ice and save his buddy? And they were just in astonishment, like they were just amazed, and they were saying, how did this happen? And then there was this older gentleman standing right there in his 70s, and he said, I can tell you why he was able to break through the ice. And everybody was asking him, why? How was he able to break through the ice? Because there was nobody there to tell him that he couldn't. So how many times have we been told that we can't do something, that we can't achieve our goals, that who do we think we are if we want to be a singer or an actor, a musician? Who are you to do that? And there's a moment in our lives when somebody told us this, and we accepted that, and it became our reality. And many times what happens is that people, they tell us that, oh, I've done that before, you can't do that, that's not going to work. I've had people tell me that, where I joined a company and they told me, oh yeah, I've done that before, it didn't work. And I told myself, wow, I guess it's not going to work for me. And guess what? Once I said that it's not going to work for me, I put a thought in my mind, which created a feeling of fear. And then I didn't take any action. And then I got lousy results. And then I told myself, oh, he was right, it wasn't going to work. Of course it wasn't going to work, because I didn't take any action, because I was stuck in analysis paralysis. I was stuck in fear. And this fear was not my fear. This fear was somebody else's fear. And this person, they gave me their fear, and I accepted their fear, and it became my fear now. So do you have a fear that you accepted in your life from somebody, that maybe a loved one, a friend? And how long have you been carrying this fear for? Really think about that moment when somebody instilled this fear in you, and how long have you been carrying that fear? And is that fear true? The obvious truth is no, it's not true, because the fear is stopping you from taking action on your goals and your dreams. So what we need to do is we need to understand that that fear is not ours. That fear belongs to that person who told us that it wasn't going to work out, who told us that we were not good enough, who told us that we will probably fail or get rejected, or that we're not good enough. Once you change the story, you change your life. So what story are you carrying around? And when would now be a good time to change that story so that you can step into your greatness? Have a great day. Peace.